Again in Miss Kramer's art class, and I'm showing you our amazing, talented students. This is a beautiful original painting by Sammy. Give him a big round of applause. Sammy did an amazing job, and he also learned the basic technique of sewing. So basic stitch is this called. This is called a running stitch, and our friend Sammy was able to use this plastic ribbon, and he was able to also sew really nicely, and also he used these hole punchers to make the holes. And if you didn't do that yet, you gotta finish your art and do it today. And we are gonna sew. And for kids out there in the internet, if you don't have a plastic needle, and if you want to sew, you can even use a piece of just without the plastic needle. It works because you can just take it out without the plastic needle, and it actually works, and you can just make it really skinny like this and make your punch hole, and you can fit it through there just like that, and it will work. You just be really careful so you don't break the ends. But we will show you this step by step so every kid at home can try it too. And our students did an amazing job. And this was Picasso inspired musician. So this musician was triangle with a flute. This was a rectangle, and this was an oval. And we were sewing. And so here's Wesley. So Wesley, he has to take a puncher like this, and he's gonna start. Gonna push hard every about inch. Inch is about 2 fingers or so. 2 fingers in between, and you're going to hole punch just like this, and push hard with both hands. If you have small hands, help your other hand and push down so that it works, because sometimes it gets stuck. But it's about every 2 fingers, and if you need to, you can also use a pencil and measure it first and make your lines, and then go ahead and cut your holes. Okay, so you're gonna measure it out nicely like this, and you're gonna punch a hole like this. That's the step number 1. Okay, and this was art by Wesley. Give him a big round of applause. And here is amazing art by Brian, and give him a big round of applause. And Brian did a wonderful, wonderful job, because he also was able to sew. He was ahead. He was slightly ahead of some students. And look at all the inclusions of the plastic cutouts that we added. All these textures, they're actually cutouts from like foam and watercolor, and we practiced the line. And running stitch is just like this line. You go from one hole to the next hole, to the next, to the next. It's called running stitch because it looks like the line is running. So we're going from here to here, and then underneath it, we go from here to here. Then we come out, we go from here to here. Then we go from here to here. And we continue going all around our painting like Brian did. And give him a big round of applause again. And this original is by Vidal. He still have a long string left, so he is way almost done because he already punched his holes. All he has to do is pick up his art, and he can very, very quietly start finishing this up. I'm gonna help him with the needle, but one thing to remember, so you don't break the holes when you're doing this. Sometimes when you tie a knot, just cut it. Use your scissors and cut it because there's a knot already. And go to the next page if this page is already finished. Or you can go all the way around, but that one already was finished. So I cut it off and make a new knot. So I wrap it around my finger, and I take the end right there. I take that end and I put it inside like this, and I tie a knot. And now I have the needle threaded, and to sew, I'm gonna start at the corner, and I'm gonna go through the hole from the bottom so that it catches my knot. and make it skinny by pushing this ribbon, make it skinnier because it's like a really wide ribbon, and the knot is gonna be on the back. And then you're gonna go to the next hole like this, okay, and you're gonna start sewing and pull it on, make it skinnier, gentle, so you don't rip it, okay. And that's, now you're going to go on the bottom, and don't go to the next one here because it's too close. Go to the about 2 fingers, so go to the one that is about 1 inch away, and you're gonna go to that one, and then you're gonna go to the next one, well, about 1 inch, 2 fingers. Always measure 2 fingers, even if you made too many holes. 2 fingers, then you're gonna go 2 fingers to the next, and sew like this, okay. And then again, find the next one, 2 fingers like I showed you, and go through there, okay. And you're gonna keep going until you run out of thread. And here we have a beautiful art, and it has a nice edge, and it's by Evie. Give her a big round of applause. Wow, she made a nice running stitch. Look at the running stitch, it's perfect for our 2nd grade, right? It looks amazing. On this side, you can see the running stitch right there. And it's 3 musicians as well in the middle, inspired by Picasso. Okay, give her a big round of applause. This is really nice. And the next person is right here, and it says J-O JJ. He started sewing very nicely. This stitch is perfect, and here he broke it a little bit, but that's okay if that happens. You just have to be careful when you're feeding it through it. Just make it skinny. Make it like this, squish it with your hands, so when you go in through the hole so you don't break it, squish it. And this one you skipped it anyway. You skipped too many holes, so you're gonna take it out of this one out and correct it and fix it, okay? And that one got broken. So okay, I was told this is Jazz, so that's good. Jazz painting, he's gonna fix it all up. I'm gonna give it back to him, and he's gonna get back and fix this so you can make new punch holes, okay, Jazz, so that it's not broken, okay? So we're gonna fix that. Here is a artwork by Sawyer. So Sawyer needs to get a puncher, and she has to punch her holes and finish this up every 2 fingers. So always measure up where you want to go. If there is a plastic, you have to skip it if it's in the way, okay? So you're gonna be punching around like this. So you can come and pick up her painting. Then let's go to the next person, and this will be Araya. And Araya needs to take a puncher, and just like I showed, maybe measure it like this every 2 fingers, 1, 2, like this every 2 fingers. And then when you measure it out, then you punch it like this, okay? So Araya is ready to go finish up Araya. And then we're gonna go through all the arts. Some of you were doing an amazing job, like Adeline. Give a big round of applause to Adeline. And Adeline needs to finish. She punched some holes, but she needs to finish. Actually, she's done punching on this side, but she still needs to punch on the top. But she punched really nicely. She's missing only a few holes. So she's gonna finish, Adeline. And then we've got this painting. This painting is, there is no name on the front or back. And that was by Talia. We got to the bottom of it. Now we are probably, this one is Adi. So Adi is gonna get a hole puncher, and she's gonna go do that. The next one is by JJ. So JJ already did, JJ will need to make his holes like I showed every 2 fingers, so measure it out with a pencil, or if you know how to do it, you can do it without. Okay, so we found out that this was actually Emiliano, so I'll just sign it. Emiliano, he is absent, and so he is gonna finish that later. And then we have JJ, he has another one. So JJ, you're gonna pick this up and do your punch needle and practice with these musicians. Great job, JJ. Give him a big round of applause. What a nice composition with musician, JJ. This looks like it's a concert and there's like fireworks and all this amazing stuff are happening, a lot of dynamical stuff. So JJ can pick that up. And here's Mariah. Give Mariah a big round of applause. And Mariah will pick up her hole puncher and start punching the holes, Mariah, so come pick it up. And the next person will be, we're almost done. I can't read that very good. It almost looks like, is it Jazz?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so let's spell your name. How you spell your name correctly? Z O E like Y. Perfect. Zoe, and also MIL2 class code. Always don't forget class code. And here are the punch needles, and you're gonna go do that. All right, and we are almost at the end of this. Let's see what we have here. Wesley, come pick up your art and your punch needles. Hole puncher. I keep saying punch needles because I'm thinking of plastic needle. So don't forget, you're gonna be punching here every 2 fingers or so. Okay, measure it out. Give Wesley a big round of applause. That's a nice one. And here, Brian had another one. Brian can pick up his. Okay, you already have one. Brian has this one, so Brian, if you need this one, come pick it up. Or you're still working on the other one. And last one, give a big round of applause to Gage. And Gage is going to also make his punch holes. Brian and Gage. Brian and Gage. And now it's your turn. Actually, I'm not going to end the video. I am going to show you something that you bought for 10 tickets, Painter Pride tickets. And it's a special kind of stitch. And so we are doing a special stitch here, this kind. And we started it here. So, and I have a little like diagram. So we're going to go from here to here. And then we're going to go underneath. And then from top to here. And underneath and across. So let me show you how that works. So we actually came from the first stitch where it looks like this. And we came through this hole, and I probably should undo it and show you one more time, if I can do it over. So I came here to this hole, across, okay? And you're gonna go follow the arrow. So you're gonna go into this, and you're gonna sew that line. And then you flip your book on the other side, and you're gonna go across diagonally this way. So you're gonna go across diagonally this way and go across and go to here. Okay, and now you're going to go this way, like the arrow shows you. So go this way across. And make sure it's nice and straight. Now flip it over, and you're gonna go diagonally across. So you're going to actually come underneath it this way, following this line, and you're going to go diagonally now, and come from the bottom, and you're gonna go again this way. So we kind of added one line here on top. So that's okay if that happens, but basically we just want that cross in here. Okay, so this is just an extra activity with 10 Painter tickets that a student can try for extra special bonus credit. Okay, so this is just an extra one. And now is your turn, friends.